Welcome to beautiful Riquewihr, my personal favourite town in the Alsace. Some say the main inspiration for Disney's Beauty and the Beast. See what you think. Join us. So, is this the town that they based Belle's hometown on in Beauty and the Beast? I'm going to go quiet and I'm going to take you on a lovely tour around the town. You can take in all the sights and then I'll cut back to me and we shall do some of the shops and points of interest. I'll also give you some top tips and secrets to the area. We've been here a few times and there are a few little tricks that can help you out, especially on a busier day. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little tour around without me yabbering away. I'm back now though. Perfect timing. So we're now going to hit the shops. We're going to see what we can find. Food, souvenirs, etc. for around the €10 mark, and we'll try and show you in and around some of the shops. There's some amazing shops here. Okay, top tip. Come up the very top of the high street to this blue cafe restaurant. It's owned by a Canadian man and his family. And there's a lovely little secret. You can come through the back, even on a really busy day. And it's got a little courtyard. And there's a good cup of coffee. And voila. And of course, if you come here, restaurant's called Riquewihr. Look at that for a tart flambe, best in town. Okay, we got some cakey and some biscuits. You get quite a good bag of mixed biscuits for about €7–8, handmade on site normally. Now I'm going to see if I can stealth this a little bit. I'm sure you're not allowed to film in here. This is an open all year Christmas shop. Obviously we'll be filming here at Christmas. Join us for that. It'll be a lot colder, but this place is absolutely lit up over the whole Christmas period. I was just talking to our friend in the restaurant. He's saying 160,000 people on an average day. Go quiet now, we'll stealth in here.
¿Los salido para allá, eh?
Ah, pues por allá saldrán a la hora.
Il est où, Jacques? Il est pas rentré, lui. Là, j'étais sûr qu'il n'allait pas rentrer.
This place is massive. About 3 floors. Well, there's certainly some random shops here. That Christmas shop is set in a gingerbread house and it's on about 3 floors. You got to come up here. This is the witch shop. The Riquewihr witches. See if I'm allowed to film a little bit in here. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Oh, I can't believe that.
I know, that was insane. Do we buy a Riquewihr witch? Nice fromagerie, you can try your cheeses there. And right next door is where they hand make what they would call those macarons, but they're not as I would know a macaron. I bought a bag last time we were here, they're really nice. £8.95 for a big mix bag. And this is the nougaterie, or as the English say, nugget. All the different flavours seem to be about 10-11 euros for quite a big block. Definitely one of our favourite little shops here. We've got a bit of an antique bit round the back as well. Look at this around here. Very spooky figurines. I believe you can go down into the cellar. Look at that. And of course you've got the obligatory cheese and sausage shop, charcuterie, foie gras. Not sure about the goose in the window. But again, it's a requirement for one's tea. I think one of these sausages might be working its way home. All different flavours. This is one I've been wanting to try. I've not done this. This is a fumoir, a smokery for smoked meats. Quite fancy some of that for my tea. I think this is going to cost me. Bonjour. Smile your way out of it. He's doing all these smoked meats. I shall go back and investigate. A lot of beautiful glassware. I'll take you around here. I'll show you something we found last time. Opposite the beautiful glassware, we've got a bric-a-brac, a brocante. This is so cool in here. If you want to get something really French, obviously down the sides of the bigger stuff, but he's got some really good vintage glassware. You can go along the tourist trail and get ripped off. I'll have a little film in here. Bonjour. These are original. Got some beautiful little glasses. 5, 6 euros, 4 euros. Certainly get yourself something unique in here for your 10 euros. Okay, obviously on your list of under 10 euros should be a bottle of wine. Now we're down one of the side chutes here. Van Selig sells straight out the back of his pressing units. And you can get a Gewürztraminer, Pinot Grigio, Pinot Noir. Straight off the vineyard. And guess how much a bottle? We'll have to do it in euros. Somewhere between an almighty 7 and 8 euros. And the one I saw that was 8 €40, about 6 English pounds, was 4 years old. So not the new pressed cheap and cheerful stuff. A little bit of vintage on it, and something a bit unusual because it's actually from one of the vineyards surrounding Riquewihr. Get off the high street's my tip with the wines. And of course you're going to want something from the Alsace. Gotta have a bit of a souvenir. See if I can film you around. This is a good one.
Tu te moques de moi.
It's one of those shops where if they don't do it, you don't need it. Wonderful jams and honeys, pâtés, preserves, and of course your obligatory Alsace cup, mug, plate, bowl, tablecloth, tea towel, oven glove. Got Christmas section starting to be built. Won't be long. Like I said, we'll be back here. And a lot of these Alsace places for the Christmas markets. Hopefully we'll get a bit of snow even, who knows, especially as you get up towards Strasbourg. And we'll be putting those up through December. And you can come here, as I was saying, you can get a bottle of regular wine, 14 euros. I know where I'd go. And you're probably going to want a nice bit of cheese. So here's my tip. I've got them on the high street. I'll just show you over here. Carve a fromage. She's downstairs. Beautiful places to try the wines as well. So this guy's got his cheesery downstairs. No. Problem is, once you're in, you're in. I know. Believe it or not, down there, you won't get a look in on a piece of cheese for 10 euros. They'll look at you like you got two heads or are very poor. So I will cut round to where I will go and get my cheese, and I'll show you where you can get a lovely bit of cheese for a sensible price. Look at this wine bar. Wow. Okay, so come back down this side street, right down the bottom on the left as you're facing the town hall. And we go into a little shopping arcade. And I'll show you a few other things you can pick up that are quite unique, and I'll see if I can find my cheese lady. As you can hear. Local nougat here off the main high street. You're on 10 euros for a pretty big bag. And then Comptoir Gourmand. Go down here. If she's not here, I might get told off. This is where you can get a good bit of cheese. There you go. Pre-portioned Munsters, 8.95, 7.70, and they split these Munsters and fill them. Last time I got the one filled with nuts, but they did them filled with truffle and wine grapes to get your sausage. The difference in price, 7.90 for a good sausage. And obviously you've got all your jarred charcuteries, wines, way lower. That'd be my tip. Head down here. A lot of the Alsace pottery around the back streets as well, way better priced. And then something you might not think of, there's something regional that you can buy as a souvenir, take back with you. This place on the corner. It's a tea specialist. Reasonably priced. You can get some Alsace teas, different mixes. Again, 7-8 euros thereabouts for a bag of tea. Very nicely bagged up, and all the accessories. And you can even have a smell before you buy. Okay, final tip of the day. Down by the Hotel de Ville, by the cake shop, you'll see Riquewihr Alsace. This has got basically everything you've just seen. We've worked out about a third off. That's my partner's tip. She's the expert shopper. All the same. Stuff we've been seeing at 15 on the high street here is 9. We got an awesome Christmas display being set up. All the stuff goes quite a way back. But I got to show you this to finish the shopping bit. How much do I want this? Absolutely gorgeous. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our tour of beautiful Riquewihr. What do you think? Beauty and the Beast? I'm a believer. Do join us later in the year when we're going to be down here filming their world-class Christmas markets. Going to be putting up new content on the Alsace, the Black Forest, and of course Europa Park every week. So by all means subscribe if you wish to be informed when we do so. Leave us a like if you've enjoyed the video, and maybe a comment if you'd like us to aim somewhere to film in and around the Alsace. But until then, next time, I bid you farewell.